Hey internet people, welcome back to Chaos Cabin Gaming. In today's video I'm going to be building the crossbow, upgrading the crossbow, building the standard crossbow bolts, and building the exploding arrow bolts, and, because you have to know how, crafting gunpowder to build the exploding bolts. Please take a moment out to hit like and share and subscribe, and I'd love for you to leave me a comment. Let me know if you're still playing this game or if you're interested in playing this game down below. Alright, with no more screwing around, let's go. To build the crossbow, I will need to use the workstation, so you gotta have one of those. I need to have read the book. And so you can either buy it or find it on airdrop or somewhere that you've looted. You also need 10 forged iron, 2 leather, 2 glue, 1 duct tape, and 15 wood. I have got one already made in the upper left hand corner. You'll see I've got the resources to make another one in the top row and one in the bottom row, because I'm going to make 2 more and then combine them all to try and get up to 600 points. So I'll hit go, and now I wait for a couple of minutes while that processes. Alright, those are done, so now I will combine them, and that has to be done in the workbench. I'll pull them down here into my main inventory, and then I'll take my original and bounce it up to the combination menu. And I'll add one, and oh, that already puts me at 600. So I don't need to use this other one. How much it what the combination gives you kind of depends on where your construction skill is at the time. So it'll vary. You can't really say, oh, it'll jump up 20 or 15 or 10. It depends on your construction skill. Now let's make a standard arrow. Now I'm going to make the standard arrow. For that you don't need a workbench, but you do need the steel skill, because you'll have to make some steel arrowheads in the forge. So first go to the weapons tab in your crafting menu. To make the standard bolt you'll need 1 steel arrowhead, 1 wood, 1 feather. So there you got your standard crossbow bolt, and it does pack a pretty good wallop, but we all want to see stuff blow up. So let's move on to exploding crossbow bolts. But first, we have to make gunpowder. To be fair, you don't have to make gunpowder. You can either find it or buy it, but a lot of times you can't do those because they're just not in stock and you haven't found any. So you can make it using equal parts of nitrogen powder and coal. Now I'm just going to make enough to make a few exploding arrows. Crafting gunpowder takes an equal amount of nitrogen and coal. Well, nuts. I hit go too soon. Let me tell you what I did wrong. I'm making this in my backpack. I should have done it in the workstation or the chem station. If you do it in your backpack, it costs you twice as much resources. Now, you don't have to make the exploding bolts in the workbench, but if you do, it'll free up your backpack to do other things. Now, the easiest way to do this is to highlight the steel arrowhead and then click recipes. That'll jump you right to the correct recipe section, and then I'm going to make as many as I can with what gunpowder I have. That's kind of the limiting factor for me right now, so that's 7. And so just do that. I'll hit go and let it process. By the way, you do need to have read the book on this. You can see the little book there up by the recipe. Well, I've run across a pretty good-sized random wandering daytime horde, so perfect for testing the crossbow. I will go with the standard arrows first. Like I said, they do pack a pretty good wallop. And I missed that first time on purpose just to demonstrate something. Okay, so you can see they go down pretty good, but just one at a time. And that's still a headshot, typically. So I'm going to switch to the exploding arrows. I'm going to get a little bit of distance because I've learned the hard way. You don't shoot anything with an exploding arrow if they're very close to you, because it'll take out both of you. Yeah, baby. Watch the pieces fly. Shoot, how'd I miss that? Whee! I'm flying! Nap time. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, nice. 7.62 rounds. I'm going to run back down the road. I like to keep them kind of clustered together and centered on the road. Makes them a lot easier to harvest. Oh, damn. Look at her legs kicking up out of the ground. That's kind of fun. I'll go for that cluster back there. Oh man, his head popped off like a champagne cork. That was awesome. Damn, how many was that? I only have one of these exploding bolts left, and I only have one zombie left, so I think I'm going to switch back to the standard bolts for this. Oh, there's another one. Take a nap, Carl. Well, boys, I think that's it. Time for a little looting and then some meat harvest. Alright folks, I think that's it for this episode. Let me know down below what you thought of this episode. And until next time, enjoy your apocalypse.